From the best buffet in Vegas at Caesar's Palace, and yes, they do have snow crab legs, to the Wicked Spoon Buffet, Vegas has definitely transformed to become the buffet capital of the world. But Vegas is also home to celebrity chef Gordon Ramsay's famous Hell's Kitchen. He's arguably the best chef in the world. His beef Wellington and dessert was amazing. We'll check all that out, plus we'll check out Seagulls Bagel Mania. They have the best pastrami sandwich in Vegas, plus their pink box donuts was incredible. And last but not least, I'll take you all 900 feet above the ground at the Top of the World restaurant. It's definitely the best dining experience in Vegas with the view, and that view was breathtaking. Let's get started. You're watching Vegas Elite TV. So the first place I want to take you all to, it's called Seagulls Bagel Mania. This is home to the best kosher pastrami sandwich in Las Vegas, hands down. Not to mention, these guys are like a bagel warehouse. They have the best pink box donuts in Vegas. And they have lox. You can get a lox bagel. You can get any type of custom bagel. They have plenty of sweets, hundreds of sweets. Plus, these guys are known for their bagels. You can custom your bagel any way you like, which is pretty cool. I'm here for their kosher pastrami sandwich. And their pastrami sandwich is so good. I think the most important thing that you can do at a restaurant is have fresh ingredients. And this pastrami sandwich is the best pastrami sandwich in Las Vegas, hands down. So with my combo, I got their macaroni salad. Very good. You gotta leave your diet at the door coming here. I had to do it. I got a dozen of their pink box donuts, and these donuts, oh my God. I'm not the guy that goes out and says I gotta get a box of donuts, but these donuts, oh man, very good. Vegas is definitely the buffet capital of the world. When you come to Vegas, you gotta check out a buffet. And one of the best buffets in Vegas, hands down, it's at the Cosmopolitan Casino. It's called the Wicked Spoon. This is definitely one of my favorite buffets here in Vegas, other than Sterling, of course. Their glazed duck wings are amazing. Actually, they have pretty good fried chicken. If you're a fan of snow crab legs, they got it. Shrimp and grits, they have it. And their shrimp and grits is pretty good. The first thing I get when I come here is their caramel glazed duck wings. If you're a fan of bone marrow, they got it. If you spend a little bit of more money, you get better quality food. And they definitely have good quality food here. Their dessert is really good. In fact, one of my two favorite buffets with good dessert, of course, is Wicked Spoon. But my number one is actually the buffet at the Caesar's Palace. So we'll be checking that buffet out momentarily. But first, I want to take you guys over 900 feet above the ground at a restaurant called the Top of the World. It's located at the Stratosphere Hotel and Casino. So here's the video. So we're celebrating my oldest daughter's birthday. We're up over 900 feet on level 107 at the Top of the World restaurant. The food was amazing, but the view was incredible. If you've never been here, you gotta put these guys on your bucket list. It's located at the Strat Hotel and Casino. So this restaurant has an upscale dress code, so you definitely have to dress up. And you don't have to dress like you're going to a wedding. You gotta be business casual. You know, no sweatpants, no sweatshirts, hoodies, athletic apparel, jerseys. You don't have to dress like me, but you got to look decent. So we're up on level 107 right now. Wow, 900 feet. This view is incredible. Look at that view, guys. You could see the whole city right here. So this is definitely not a cheap restaurant, but hey, the view is included. I'm going with the shellfish display with the lobster, the shrimp, the king crab. My oldest daughter, the birthday girl, is going with ginger salmon. She loves salmon. My younger daughter, she's just going to eat crab leg from my plate. Shanice is going with the rack of lamb with a side of king crab. And right now, guys, all I can do is continue to enjoy this view. Look at that view. My God. Wow. So they brought bread to the table. Not a big fan. Took one bite. But the food is finally here. Looks delicious. Look at my plate. I got Maine lobster. I got king crab. I have shrimp. I have oysters. I'm in utopia right now. So far, the food looks incredible. Shanice is working with the rack of lamb, and she's got a side of king crab. Oysters is nice and fresh. So the birthday girl's working on her salmon, and she said the salmon was awesome. So I'm kind of excited to try this king crab. Delicious. It's king crab, so it's good quality. And the cocktail sauce definitely bumped this thing up 10 plus notches for sure. So far, so good. I love some good quality oysters. So their oysters are definitely on point. Very good quality shrimp. I had to take a break from red meat, so the seafood is definitely not disappointing me. So we're all enjoying ourselves, celebrating my daughter's birthday, good drinks, good food, and great view. The view is incredible. God, the view just alone, that view, that's $1 million view. God, look at that view. You can see the whole city of Las Vegas. So Shanice is finishing up her king crab meat, but she said that rack of lamb was awesome. Ain't no Texas de Brazil, but it was pretty close. I love this camera. Here's a close-up view of the rack of lamb. It looks really good. I had to try a piece just to see how it tastes. Not bad. So it's definitely not Texas de Brazil's Brazilian rack of lamb, but it's pretty good. So everything's pretty good. Great ambiance, good food, good drinks, but a little bit on the pricey side, I will say. So if you guys come to the top of the world, my daughter loves macaroni and cheese. Their macaroni and cheese sucks, but everything else was good. So this restaurant is definitely not on the cheap side, but we had a great time celebrating my oldest daughter's birthday. And of course, that incredible view is the reason why this is the most impressive, amazing dining experience in Las Vegas with an incredible view. Wow. Whoa, according to this, the Eiffel Tower and all these towers are actually not as tall as the Skypod Tower at the Strat, 1,149 feet. Pretty cool. So now I want to show you all one of my favorite buffets here in Las Vegas. It's located at Caesar's Palace. You definitely want to make reservations when you check this place out because they stay busy. Here's the video. Last time I was here was on my birthday. Literally 2 weeks before the world shut down. 2020 was another year. I haven't been here in a long time. So I'm excited to be here with my daughters.
Excited to have you guys.
Yeah.
Where are you guys visiting from?
No, I'm a local. I live here. Yeah. I'm local. Yeah.
It's nice to have you.
Yeah. Thank you.
So she asked me if I've been here before, then I'm a local. And yeah, of course I've been here, but I've only been here a few times. And the truth is, we locals, we go to our local spots, our local casinos. We got local spots to eat at. Everything on the strip is marked up. But you know what? At the end of the day, you got to pay to play. This buffet is like no other. And I've been to this buffet before. And I rank this the #1 buffet on the Las Vegas Strip, hands down. And I put it against some of the best. Even Wicked Spoon at the Cosmopolitan Casino. And that is definitely on my top 5. But the Bac Canal Buffet, hands down, is #1. Look at the crab legs. So you can get 2 different crab legs. You can get regular crab legs, break it up yourself. Or you could get these crab legs here that they've already cut in the middle. So you got the meat. You can just pull the meat out, eat your crab legs, you're good. So this is perfect for my 5-year-old daughter. And she loves crab legs. She loves shrimp. She loves seafood in general. So her plate is pretty simple. It's going to be 90% seafood. So one thing that is awesome about the Bac Canal Buffet is fresh. Everything here is fresh. I love mussels, but I can't touch it. I'm allergic to mussels. But man, I will tear up those crab legs. And God, I'm glad I'm only allergic to mussels,
because I can eat crab legs, no problem. I can eat oysters. I have no problem whatsoever. I can eat pretty much any type of seafood except for mussels, and I just don't get it. But anyway, I heard that squid is the bomb, and it looks pretty good. I'm going to get some of that for sure. And I'm definitely going to get those shrimp and grits too, but let me grab this plate here. So you can get crab legs either cut in the middle, or you can just pull the meat out, or you can get it the other way. Looks like they got to fill that station. That's where I'm going to go to get the crab legs, because I'm old school. Whoa, barbecue oysters. I got to get some of that for sure. So now over here in this section, I saw they have the chicken and waffles. I know my daughter's going to go for that for sure. I'll get her some of those french fries. So if you have kids, get the chicken and waffles. You get some french fries, and their french fries are pretty good. That burger looks pretty good too. One thing about the Bac Canal Buffet, it's huge. And to be honest with you guys, we're just getting started here. And everything's pretty much sectioned off. You got your seafood with the seafood. Hey, that barbecue chicken looks pretty good. Sausage, not bad. Ribs. Now you're talking. Anyway, my daughter, she wants these french fries. So she also wants the chicken and waffle they have over here. It's a chicken finger with a waffle. You can't go wrong. In fact, last year when we were here, I got my daughter the same deal here, that chicken and waffle. Whoa, look at that duck. Looks beautiful. So this is the meat station. And they actually have some slice of Wagyu beef. That's some barbecue duck. They got barbecue duck wings. They got Wagyu. And Wagyu beef is one of the best beefs on the map, hands down. But I'm a prime rib guy. Every time I come to the Bac Canal Buffet, when I go for my meat, I definitely want some tri-tip for sure. But I'm a prime rib guy. And their prime rib is so tender. And it's definitely the best prime rib I've ever had at a Vegas buffet, hands down. It's June, watermelon season. That watermelon looks delicious. So in the Philippines, I believe they call this a lechon. That's a whole pig right there. Whoa. I heard it's pretty good. Too bad. I don't eat pork. So now we're in the Mexican section. I heard their tacos are pretty good. You can even get some ceviche here. They make Mexican corn from scratch. So you can have them set it up over here and make you some Mexican corn from scratch. Now I heard the duck tacos are pretty good. I love some plantains. Plantains are just another version of kind of like a banana. So that's the Mexican corn. Looks pretty good. Here's the tacos. I actually heard these duck tacos are pretty good. And yeah, that's some duck tacos. Duck carnita quesadilla, actually. And I heard those shrimp tacos are pretty good too. So once we come over here to this side, they have those, I call them Mexican chips, the fried wheat chips. Oh man, you throw some hot sauce in that bad boy, it's delicious. And then of course some fried tortillas. So now we're going to the Italian section, and they have a really good section of Italian food, Mediterranean food. Their Mediterranean food is delicious, hands down. So you got your Greek salad right there. And actually, last time we came here, I tried the grandma's meatballs, and that's a staple at the Bac Canal Buffet. And grandma's meatballs is actually pretty good. But to be honest with you, when I go for Italian food, I want to go to an actual Italian restaurant. Now, my daughter, I'll get her some sometimes she'll go for some pizza, and their pizza is awesome, hands down. They have some delicious pizza. That juice looks delicious. But now, if you're a big fan of Mediterranean food, they have a huge selection of Mediterranean food, hands down, at the Bac Canal Buffet. And I've been to many buffets here on the Las Vegas Strip, and I gotta say, their Mediterranean food, hands down, they have the best selection of Mediterranean food. So they also have a good selection of cheese, nuts, as well as some cold cuts, and of course, bread. Although I encourage you guys to lay off the bread, because you can't come to a buffet, especially the Bac Canal Buffet, where you're going to pay about $54 and some change plus taxes. You want to eat the premium stuff here. You don't want bread. But everything is fresh. And that's what's cool about the Bac Canal Buffet. Everything they have is fresh. Oh, this is my favorite section. They have the Asian soup section. You can actually get some tonkatsu, ramen noodles and stuff like that. But this is the Filipino adobo chicken. I gotta get some of that for sure. Whoa, I love some chicken adobo. So now we're in the Asian section. That's some curry chicken. Look, they got some Vietnamese fish. That's like a whole piece of fish right there. And another thing, when it comes to sushi, I don't go for sushi when I come to a traditional buffet. I gotta go to an actual authentic sushi restaurant. But now we're coming into the Korean section, and I heard their Korean fried chicken is delicious, and they have some really good Korean fried Korean barbecue ribs, excuse me. Oh, that looks interesting. There it is. Korean fried chicken. I'm going to get some of that for sure. And there it is, the barbecue Korean ribs. That looks delicious. That's some Korean noodles. So now we're coming into the Chinese section. You got your roasted pork belly, and you can see it's pretty popular. In fact, they got to fill that station. They got that roasted duck. I'm going to get some of that. But yeah, this is the Chinese section. And I heard that bang bang shrimp is delicious. There it is right there. It's the bang bang shrimp over in the Chinese section. It reminds me of fried coconut shrimp a little bit, but actually better. Highly recommended. Some more mussels. I can't touch the mussels. I'm allergic to it, unfortunately. And it's crazy. I love seafood. I'm not allergic to any type of seafood except for mussels. Hey, that roasted duck looks delicious. I gotta get some of that for sure. And if you guys are fans of their roasted pork belly, right next to the roasted duck, they have some roasted pork belly. But I stopped eating pork a few years back, and I'm going to stick to that diet. So this is a pretty good buffet. And that right there is another reason why I'm so excited to be here right now. Their Korean barbecue ribs is fire. And of course, I can't forget about their Korean fried chicken. Hey, call it KFC. Korean fried chicken, KFC. It's delicious. And I gotta try some of this. Some guava agua fresca. Looks like some pretty good juice. And it looks fresh. Whoa, your boy's making a mess. So my older daughter is not messing around. She's ready to eat. Look at my younger daughter. She's playing with her food as usual. But when it comes to the seafood, the shrimp, the crab legs, you better believe it. She's going to finish that.
And I went back for seconds. Look at that bone marrow. People travel miles for some good bone marrow, but not my cup of tea. But I'm here for the prime rib. So I'm going to give me a little bit of prime rib. And your boy's got to get some tri-tip too. But if you guys like Wagyu beef,
They got some really good quality Japanese style Wagyu beef, and it's delicious. Got it last time, but I'm getting full. I don't have a lot of room.
Now it's time for dessert.
Two of my favorite buffets. Best dessert in Las Vegas. Of course, number one is Bac Canal Buffet, but actually, number two is the Wicked Spoon Buffet. They actually have some dessert with some edible gold on it. It's next level. And you can find that at the Wicked Spoon Buffet. But the Bac Canal Buffet, one thing that they have when it comes to dessert, they have an amazing selection of dessert. So many options. And if you know me, I love options. And they have an amazing selection of gelatin ice cream. Green tea ice cream, coffee ice cream. That coconut ice cream is pretty good.
So Vegas is definitely the buffet capital of the world, and we've held that title for years. But Vegas has now become the home to some of the best celebrity chef restaurants, including the legendary Gordon Ramsay. So here's the video.
In this video, we're celebrating a birthday party with some friends and family at celebrity chef Gordon Ramsay's famous Hell's Kitchen. He's won 16 Michelin stars. He currently holds 7 of those stars. So his restaurant's located at Caesar's Palace here in Las Vegas. It's a pretty busy day today. All right, here it is. Hell's Kitchen. Man, we haven't even walked inside the restaurant, and you can feel the presence of Gordon Ramsay. Before Hell's Kitchen, this building used to be a restaurant called Serendipity. And I used to love that place. But man, Gordon Ramsay has taken this place up 10 plus notches. He's arguably the most famous chef in the world. Okay, cool. And here's a wall dedicated to all the winners on the reality show Hell's Kitchen. There goes the birthday girl. Happy birthday. Now, there's no walk-ups here. You must make reservations, and I believe these guys are backed up like 3 months. So from the energy to the ambiance, this place is on point. It looks amazing. Of course, Vegas is about the gambling, but the celebrity chefs, the entertainment, the shows, this city has become the entertainment capital of the world, hands down. And this restaurant is a good example of why. So most of the group went with the signature beef Wellington 3-course dinner. So everybody's still making up their mind what they want to eat and drink, and the chef's about to speak.
We have the full bar, and over here we have wine by the glass, our beers, and special cocktails. Meet your maker. It's a maker bourbon, strawberry juice, apple, and it's garnished with cinnamon and mint. It's a little bit on the sweet side kind of drink. I had tried with bourbon and vodka, so if you like some fruity drinks, you can do vodka instead. Notes from Gordon. Gin paste, tropical green tea, lemongrass, water, soda. Very refreshing, very summery drink. My personal favorite drink is a smoke on the boulevard. It's like an old fashioned, but it comes in a smoked box. Looks amazing, tastes even better. Food-wise, our appetizer, soup and salad, it's right here. Our signature appetizer, it's the pan-seared scallops and the Parmesan truffle lobster risotto. In the middle panel, we have the main entrees and the sides. The braised short rib, braised in red wine for 4 hours. Very soft, very tender. The crispy skin salmon, it's a little bit light. Prime dry aged in New York. 28 days dry aged. You got a lot of flavor there. Beef Wellington is our #1 signature dish. The beef Wellington you can have a la carte or in the 3-course meal as well. The only thing about the beef Wellington, it only comes at one temperature, only medium rare. All right?
Birthday girl's drinking Meet Your Maker. It's the Maker's Mark bourbon with mint, apple, strawberry, cinnamon. Shanice is drinking her champagne. And I ordered the classic old-fashioned bourbon, and it looks good. Cheers. So it's a 3-course dinner, so we're starting off with the first course, pan-seared scallops. Looks delicious. Let's taste it.
Very good. You can taste the braised bacon, the pickled Granny Smith apples. Gives it a nice little fruity taste to it. It's really good. I gotta try some more. Really good. So it's a butter poached lobster tail, truffle risotto, crispy onions. It's really good. So the second course of the three-course meal is finally here. The signature beef Wellington. Everybody's just diving in. It's so good. So everybody got the beef Wellington except for one of us. She's working with the crispy skinned salmon, which looked delicious. So there it is, the signature beef Wellington. And this is Gordon Ramsay. It's a Michelin star restaurant, so they're only cooking this medium rare. But I will say this, if you're not used to eating medium rare, this is the perfect introduction for you. This is the best medium rare steak I've ever had, hands down. It's beef Wellington, but the way it's prepared is the reason why Gordon Ramsay is arguably the best chef in the world. All right, so now it's time to say happy birthday to the birthday girl. And it's time for the third course, dessert. And let me say this, for the third course, that sticky toffee pudding dessert. Man, the first course, awesome. The second course, amazing. But that sticky toffee pudding was incredible. It was so good. So from the ambiance to the energy to the service, the hospitality was on point, hands down. And hey, let's face it, it's Gordon Ramsay. In fact, Gordon Ramsay reminds me of Simon Cowell. You know, these guys can be assholes, but hey, perfectionists. Both Simon Cowell and Gordon Ramsay, one thing that they share in common, and this is what makes these guys successful, is these guys are perfectionists, and this restaurant was amazing. All right, guys and gals, that about wraps it up for today. If you're new to my channel, make sure you all subscribe to my page, but most importantly, hit that notification bell so you're notified as soon as I post new video, and y'all have a great day. Thank you.